Alright, Toyota RAV4 2010. We got the three circles. Someone said it spells Toyota. I guess that can be a T, O, that can be a Y, two, and then an O, and then another T, Toy, O, and then an A. I guess you can, whatever. It doesn't make a Toyota, but anyway. So a big video on my channel is how to remove the glove box. That's a big video, a lot of views. And then another one is how to remove the seat, which is not this car. But in this video, so the light switch over here. So whenever, this is where it's at right here. This little dash right here, my finger, I smashed it with a weight, lifting weights or whatever. I didn't mean to, but anyway, I was putting I don't know, 20-pound weight up on the bar and it smashed. Anyway, so this little dash right here, that's indicating what, well, you have your option, your setting on. So if you move it all the way up to auto, then that means if you put it all the way up to auto, then that means when you turn your car off, eventually, I don't know, a few minutes or whatever, the lights would automatically shut off. And then when you turn your car on, you turn the engine over or whatever, the lights will automatically be on already. This is manual. I'll have it on that. So because I get tired of the running daylights, because if you have an auto, the lights are always on when you're driving. But if you put on here, you don't have your lights just burning away. The bulbs, the bulbs go bad quickly. They go bad quicker, you know, the more you use them or whatever. So yeah, unless it's that one light bulb that's been on for like, I don't know, 100 years. It's really thick and they don't make light bulbs like that anymore, but it's like in some firehouse somewhere on the West Coast. Anyway, so, and these other options is the fog lights, I believe. I believe either that one, no, that's the fog light, and then it looks like a high beam. I'm not too sure. I don't use it too much. I know if you push this in, if you push it in, that's high beam. So that's high beam. And over here, I don't use this over here very often. I just always have it on that. I don't even know what this, I don't even know what this is over here. That looks like, I mean, the flashers are right here. That's the emergency or whatever. So I'll have to research what this crap is up here. Maybe that'll be high beam too if you go all the way up. But I always have it on the little circle. O and O. I mean, O's off if it's computer language, but it's not. But I mean, it should be a 1. But anyway, for on. But anyway, that's just what this. I don't know. It's Japanese. I don't know. But anyway, so that's just a little symbol. So that's a little. I don't know, a little education on the lights, like high beams, how to put on how to put on the daytime running lights is up here on auto. And then, I mean, it has a little indicator, a little light flash or whatever. And you push it in for the high beam. So it can either be how to put your high beams on, push it forward or move that up, or how to have your lights, how to operate the lights on a Toyota RAV4. So that's pretty much it. And then, yeah. Light bulbs are expensive. I don't know, like 15, 20, 25 bucks. It's been a while since I bought them. But, I mean, they last a while, a few years or whatever, if they're good. If one goes bad, you know the other one's going to go bad eventually. And sometimes they can be difficult to get to. Depends on your vehicle. They're not too hard to get to on this vehicle. But you're going to get your hands dirty or whatever. You need to have gloves or whatever because, you know, the engine compartment's all dusty and nasty. It's going to be dirty. But, so yeah, so this is Mad Human Pizza. This is the Mad Human Pizza. Here's my teeth. Get my camo. What's the word where a celebrity gets in a film or whatever? A cameo. My teeth. Get my teeth. They're the cameo. Get them in the video. They're all crowns. And there's a bridge. These two are a bridge connected to that one and that one, and these are all the entire uppers are crowns. They're all crowns. So I've had it for, I don't know, a few years now. Yeah, 22, it's 24. Yeah, but anyway, it's always got double chin. So that's from eating like protein, a lot of animal fat. But yeah, you gotta have animal fat, animal protein, good stuff. Anyway, that's what gives you your fat face. You see vegans or whatever, they have a really skinny face or whatever. But vegans, vegetarians, I don't know, whatever. I'm an omnivore. I eat plants and meat. So animals, plants and animals. Anyway, this is Mad Human Pizza video, and I was out here. Geez, I got a little burn mark on my arm. I don't know even how I did that. Yeah. I shave my head. I shave my head about once a week now. Yeah, because the hair grows stupid. Doesn't grow right in the top. And, yeah, a little white and gray. It goes straight to white hair. There's no, like, gray hair. But, anyway. Yeah, it's just genetic damage over time. The DNA, it doesn't translate transcript 100%. There's errors. So eventually, over time, every cell, the cell cycle, there's errors. So eventually, you know, entropy wins out. Yeah, decay. We decay. And so, you know, telomeres and all that stuff on the end of the genetic chromosomes, they wear out. And then, you know, stuff wears down. It doesn't reproduce and duplicate, translate, transcript, all that chemistry. It's not exactly 100% every time. I mean, it is a lot, 100%, but eventually there's errors happen because, you know, radiation in the environment, sunlight, just natural radiation on the inside, and, you know, your food, just free radicals and all that junk. Eventually, there's too much chaos. There's way too much chaos going on. Too much disorder to have order. But that's how you have life, or whatever. Life is between entropies. It's between the cold nothingness of the beginning and the cold emptiness of the end. In the middle, you have all this entropy. You have order to disorder, heat. Everything's heating up. You heat up the inside of planets, inside of moons, like Enceladus or Europa, or Titan, or I don't know, those moons out in Jupiter and Saturn. The gravitational pull, like the gravity well of the planet pushing down space-time. The moons are trapped in there, and it just kind of pulls on the poles and pulls on the inside of them, and it creates they already have temperature differences or whatever. I mean, they're really far from the sun, so they're cold, but that crushing and just different parts of the orbit, it creates heat in the interiors, and there's able to be liquid water, underground oceans on a lot of the moons. There's a lot of underground oceans. Enceladus has an underground ocean. Yeah. I don't know. Titan has liquid methane. Yeah, liquid methane on the surface. Like liquid ethane, liquid methane, liquid fuel on the surface. It's just rivers of it. It's just the pressures are different, and that's just the composition of the how it is there. And so there's, you know, you have lots of volcanic moons like Io, and the radiation would, you know, how are you going to have radiation shielding for a giant planet like? Now, it's been a while since I've did my rambling series where I just ramble. I'm sitting on a trampoline right now, so it's been a while. Show my teeth. But anyway, back to the so the video was about lights, headlights, and daytime running lights, high beams, and just the auto setting, where if you have it on the auto, then it'll automatically shut off the lights whenever you exit your vehicle. It's off, the vehicle's off, and eventually a minute or two it'll go off, maybe 20 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes. It'll shut off by themselves. And the same thing when you turn the vehicle on, they'll turn on. But I don't like them having them on 24/7. And I went a while, like years and years, with it on auto, and not even having to touch the lights, and you get used to that. And then then we try to switch over to manually turning your lights on and off. It's sometimes you forget or whatever, and if you do, then your battery's going to get dead, because you'll have your lights on. You know, the lights will be on for too long and run the battery, discharge it. But so anyway, we got to remember to, you know, turn the side of the handle, the lights off. But we're talking about that, and also talking about gravity wells and oceans on moons and stuff like that. Just out in the local solar system. Everything's really close. I mean, everything's far away, really far away, like really far away, like unfathomable distances. But on the grand scale of the universe, it's really close. Everything's really, like, everything we talk about is close. I mean, it's like, so anyway, yeah, because there's like trillions, 2 trillion galaxies, and each galaxy, like, even if you go the speed of light, you know, you wouldn't be able to traverse one galaxy, and I don't know, probably take you a really long time, like a long time, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of years or something like that, something stupid, I don't know. But so you need like to warp space or something like that. You need to be able to do faster than light, or warp space, or go through a wormhole or something silly like that. Otherwise, I mean, it's going to take forever to get to the next galaxy. So everything's so far apart, and everything's speeding away from each other too. It's all expanding, so it's expanding. So there's parts of the universe that you'll never, like, you won't be able to reach. With, I mean, like some newfound way to, you know, get across the universe or whatever, because it's expanding at the, I think it's at the speed of light. It's expanding fast at the edges, or whatever's at the edge, if there is an edge. But it's all pretty much flat too. That's what they say. The universe is flat. I mean, it's probably rounded. I mean, if it gets, it's probably even bigger than we think it is, and it's already unfathomable. It's like, it's close to like infinity almost. Like, it's like an infinite, like, void, just an infinite. It's really dark. Anyway, so the headlights on the Toyota RAV4 are just like any other headlights. When you gotta change them, I mean, you change them, they're like 20 bucks or something like that, and you do it. Sometimes you gotta take apart a whole bunch of stuff just to get to the light bulbs, because it just depends on how it's engineered, and it can be kind of tough sometimes. Just changing out a simple light bulb, just getting to it is the tricky part, and then you gotta twist it and pull it out, and then you know, it could be corroded, and then when you go and buy lights at the auto parts store, they try to sell you bulb grease. They try to sell you that grease, and it's just whatever. You don't need grease, whatever. Yeah, sure, when you go to take it out, maybe a little tough and rusted up or whatever if it's old, but more than likely it's only going to last a few years, and then when you go replace it, it's not going to be rusty unless it's on a very old car. It's already rusted and corroded. It already has corrosion everywhere, so you really don't have to worry about having that bulb grease. It's just an extra way for the place to make a buck. And so yeah, but yeah, just yapping away here and just chilling. I'm chilling on my trampoline. It's getting warmer. It's like in the 60s or whatever. It's starting to warm up. It's still March. It's early March. It's February. You know, I'm glad February is over with. Yeah, sometimes you're just glad certain months are just over with, and then yeah, sometimes you're just glad the months are over with. But we're in March now, so could be looking up. I think it would be a better month. Anyway, so yeah, it's Mad Human Pizza. Just chilling, and it's a light video on a 2010 Toyota RAV4. The car's getting up there. It's a 14 years old car. Might be 15 years, because usually they make the models a year before, so it was probably made in 2009. But anyway, so yeah, it's getting up there. 140 something thousand miles. You know, I change the oil every 5-6 thousand miles, or 5-6 months. So it gets pretty, you know, maintained. It's had the alternator changed in it, the battery changed, some suspension parts. It's going through the motions. Engine's good, transmission's good. Well, actually, the back rear differential had to get part of it. That was the part that got changed. So yeah, it's yeah. But anyway, you know, the usual brakes and tires and all that jazz, you know, that gets done. But yeah.